I have a question about something that's very commonly asked, searched, and now has even like dedicated Snapchat channels to. The BBL. Very popular procedure. Very, very popular procedure.
Like, ride with me if you ride with me, you can slide with me if you feel like 550 on the 5 sticky, come get high with me, that's a deal, right? Ride with me if you
Like that.
So BBL stands for Brazilian butt lift, and essentially it is taking fat from a different part of your body and injecting it into the butt. And up until a few years ago, we thought that this was the safest way to enhance the buttocks. And as we know, our society and our culture, it's really focused on the derriere. Unfortunately, studies have now shown that it has the highest mortality rate, death rate, in all of plastic surgery. There was a study that showed that literally 1 in 3,000 women who undergo this surgery die from it.
And these are healthy pre-screened women. So these aren't
healthy,
like
these are young women,
folks.
and often they're young women of color who want to undergo this operation.
The BBL. It has taken over social media and the celebrity culture and women's bodies ideals for the past decade. The Kardashian clan, particularly Kim Kardashian, is widely recognized for pioneering the shift in women's body shapes from the early 2000s. Throughout history, different body types have been deemed to be trendy, just like fashion trends. BBLs have often been criticized to be modeled after the natural body shapes of black women and adopting them to fit current trends. A scroll through social media will present you to similar body types: a small waist, wide hips, and a round bottom. Plastic surgery has often been a taboo topic. However, since social media influencers have taken the initiative to be more open and honest about the aesthetic procedures, particularly the BBL, it has pulled back the curtain and unveiled the dangers of the surgery. It is said that the BBL surgery has a fatality rate of 1 in 3,000, and many have expressed the excruciating pain experienced after the procedure.
How did you cope? I mean, I think we take for granted how much we sit until somebody says to you, you can't sit.
At some point, I think that's when I was diagnosed with mild depression. I think they just tell you the surgery part, they don't tell you the psychological part. It is crazy. It is the most craziest thing I've ever went through in my life. One morning you wake up and you're fine. The next morning you wake up, you're in that same pain that you started from in the beginning. So it's like, what is happening? Am I okay? Am I not okay? And also the constant pain is just driving you insane. Crazy enough, the fact that you can't sit is gonna make you mad. Oh, I was crazy.
So you were lying on your stomach?
I was on my stomach all day, every day.
My surgery took long more than that because I had fibrosis, imagine, and some stuff was, my stomach was also very hard.
Influencers have shared their personal journey with BBL surgery, ranging from hospital stays, the process of changing bandages, and the types of food they can and cannot eat following the procedure. The exposure of the process involved with attaining this ideal body has triggered a discussion about the toxicity surrounding BBLs and the lengths young women were going in order to meet the changing beauty standards.
We took solid fat on the abdomen area, and but not a lot, but just a little bit, just to have a little bit of shape, and then I filled out my hips. That was it.
That's how you managed to have the shape.
The shape.
It was there, but
it
just
was
amplified.
there. Hey, baby, I've never don't let the bit doesn't like meet halfway.
Okay.
Yes. No. Now we come to war.
It's extraordinarily dangerous. It turns out it's the most dangerous, not only plastic surgery procedure, it's the most dangerous operation there is with the highest fatality rate. And I'll tell you why. You take fat from one part of your body, typically the abdomen, you process it and you inject in the buttock. Sounds easy, right? The problem is there's these very small little veins in the buttock that lead directly to the vena cava, which is the major blood vessel that brings blood back from your body to your heart, to your lungs. If you get fat in those little vessels and it gets in the main vena cava and goes to your lungs, it's over. It's the most fatal operation there is. And I would advise there are other ways to get a full buttock besides that.
It didn't work out, so I just didn't have a good relationship with the gym. So yeah, I just decided that I'm gonna make things easier. I'm gonna get myself a summer body, you know. And also besides the gym, I just got a lot of bullying because people really wanted like me to look like the social media standard and all that stuff. And yeah, I'm not really doing this for social media, but it's for how I really felt most of the time, because people's words really led to me being insecure, me just staying home, like just feeling uncomfortable about like seeing people and being around people. And also in most of my relationships, not most, but like the few less people I was with, you know, yeah, it was kind of hard because I got a lot of bullying. Sometimes I wouldn't get in certain cars, you know, those like I-8s and like those dope cars. I couldn't get in them because I was apparently too big. Yeah, it was crazy. So I am really, really excited, and I'm not nervous because I've been through this before. And pain, what's pain?
By the normalization of plastic surgery procedures, women may be influenced into subjecting themselves into potentially dangerous cosmetic procedures because they believe it will lead to social and financial success. Often, social media influencing entails commodifying one's looks for monetary gain, since there is so much emphasis on aesthetics. Social media is a market of its own, and like any other market, it has growing trends that will require those who participate in the social media market to keep up with. And failing to do so may result in a decline in engagement, thus having a direct effect on the influencer's pockets and following.
Nick Hub had many pictures of young black women on their Instagram feed. Considering that cosmetic surgery is still somewhat of a taboo in the black community, I wondered why a Turkish company was directly targeting this demographic. But I can understand why, given the fact that social media and pop culture increasingly promotes images of black women with a certain body shape.
How much are we charging here? What are the figures?
So well, it varies. There's a number of factors,
of course.
But on average overhead, if you look at the big groups, like your big private hospital groups, they charge. In fact, everything private, you get charged per minute.
Jeez.
Yes. So if I'm gonna take you for a 4-hour procedure, and they charge 300 rand a minute, so you can do the math.
Truth be told, BBLs are expensive, and some women save up months and even years to BBL, while others dip into their savings to pay for it. According to a 2021 article by The Citizen, it is said that when it comes to procedures, the cost is actually affected by where the procedure is done. Dr. Weyer, a surgeon who was interviewed by The Citizen, stated that in a theatre, it's at a per-minute basis. Thus, one can be charged around 200 Rand per minute. A short procedure can last as little as 45 minutes, which is about 9,000 Rand, and on the longer end, one can expect a surgeon to work for about 6 hours, which is roughly 72,000 Rand. Rumor has it the BBL era is drawing to an end, and even the end is here. A new concept of the skinny BBL is lingering in the background. We must be cautious though when falling into the trap of following body ideals and trends, as this will lead to a never-ending cycle of chasing false perfection.